know the vibes, the Source God. Any topics y'all want to discuss this evening, feel free to let them be known. The day is pretty much in the books. I ain't gonna front, I'm a little tired, but we gotta keep delivering the sauce. First day back. Any topics that y'all want, feel free to, let it be known what y'all want to discuss. I know I see a lot of people going in on, the fighter of the year. I'll touch on that briefly. That's not really my cup of tea. I don't like to. It's apparent who the real fighter of the year is, right? But, boxing fans are gonna go with who they want to go with. Especially when you're programmed and you don't, you gotta go with what the program is telling you to do. But shout out to Terrence Crawford for his tweet, right? Terrence Crawford tweeted something, and he's absolutely correct in his tweet. Like, if you think about what he tweeted, right? Who is the only guy to have defeated another pound-for-pound fighter, right? Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. A lot of people didn't even pick him to win. Not only did he win, he won in a dominating one-sided fashion. All these other guys, other than, David Benavidez, they haven't really beat guys that, like, when you run down Devin Haney, right, for fighter of the year, Lomachenko fight, close fight, right? Some people say he didn't win the fight, right? Then he follows that up with a dominant performance over Regis. Now, the other guy who you might could put on there, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, right? Then he followed that up with Demetrius Andrade. But when you look at Bud, like, I'm not even going to put Monster Nui in there. Monster Nui beat Cool Boy Steph, right? Cool Boy Steph was in the pound-for-pound fighter. Then he followed up with this guy, right? Another guy who's not really a pound-for-pound fighter. Now, Terrence Crawford, on the other hand, defeated Earl Spence. Earl Spence was a pound-for-pound guy. Probably top 3 at the time. At least top 5. But I think people had him in the top 3. It was Crawford, Spence, and whoever else. Same, could have been the other way around. Spence. But he was a pound-for-pound guy. So that pretty much sums that up, right? I should go put on my sneakers, man. But I'm like so comfortable right now. I cleaned the machine off. Yo, when I tell you this machine was dirty, not only was it dirty, right? They had I almost put 40 gallons in here, so that means this motherfucker was empty. Empty. So whoever had this, not only did they not clean it, they never refueled it. Good thing. She's good to go now. But just imagine if I'd have ran out of fuel out there. They would have blamed me. I said, yo, you didn't check the fuel. You didn't check the fuel. Which I didn't. Because this was not the truck that I was assigned. Well, this was not the machine that I was assigned, right? So why would I check the fuel, right? But normally that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't do it. gonna go put my kicks on. I placed a little bet, man, on the Tulane and Virginia Tech game. Right now, I just need I need a passing touchdown from, I think, Virginia Tech, and I need a rushing and passing from Tulane, and I'll win the bet. Couple dollars, you know. Then I got a nice parlay on the Knick game tonight. You know. I had a nice parlay hit last night of good thing that game went to overtime, because Brandon Ingram almost messed up my parlay, but he came through. It went to overtime, and he got it for me. Cause Zion and Ja, I was about to call him Ja Moran covered. It's my guy Louis back, and then chill, let me know the topic y'all want me to speak on. I'm gonna go get my sneakers, man. I'll go get my sneakers. I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back on deck. My bad. My bad. My bad. I had to go switch out the sneakers, and I threw on my executive. Shout out to Wise Out Boxing. I switched up. I got to get my mentality right. Who's up in here? Oh, my man Carlos. Peace to you, Carlos. Thank you for the donation the other day as well. Carlos said, my man Shawnee's hope your Christmas. Yeah, my Christmas was good. You know, it was more so for the kids now. But I did get I'm just waiting on it to be delivered. I got a drone that I will be incorporating. So it's a start. It's not the drone that I wanted, but it was recommended, you know, and I understand that, right? To get a startup one, you know, learn, play around with this one, and then upgrade, because I'm like, you know, it is what it is. But I got a drone. It should be getting delivered soon. I got to check my emails. But yeah, I got a drone, and I'll probably be incorporating that. But I dropped some content today. I've been active on Twitter. I'm waiting for Bud to respond back to me on Twitter. He's most likely not going to respond back because I put the pressure on him. But check the video that I put out in regards to my man Pop, Javon, right? And you know, Bud ain't gonna respond, because one thing about Bud, if you really know Bud, you cover Bud, been around him, he's a competitive person. And I kind of got at him. You know, I said, yo, man, I think his jab got there quicker. But hey, what do I know? Salute to Gumbo. Gumbo's on his way to Dallas. You be safe out there on those roads, good brother, as well. But yeah, if you guys have any topics that you want me to speak on tonight, feel free to type them right now. Because like I said, I was reading a couple articles, you know, but I'm more so going to start catering towards the true listeners and supporters of the channel. So if you got a topic that you want me to speak on tonight, when I go live in a couple hours, I'll definitely touch it. What else? Something else I had to tell you, but I got to walk into the car putting on my Nikes, and I'm comfortable now. You know, I'm real comfortable. You know, today was like a long day, man. You know, we've been out of here since Friday, man. It's a Wednesday. So that's like a nice stretch. That's a 4-day stretch, man, coming back. And I was just getting it in gear. Salute to the guys, though. Mr. Gumbo on there, he said salute, Shaw. Salute to you. You be safe out there, Gumbo. Yeah, I'm gonna touch the Wilder shit, man. I'm gonna light it up for y'all tonight. But I want some more other topics. Like I'll probably touch on Fighter of the Year a little bit, you know, because I think that's oversaturated. It's obvious who the real Fighter of the Year is. I'm not that whole monster anyway shit. Like, nah, man, come on, man. Bud Crawford, hands down. If it's not Bud, a close second to me, my personal opinion, David Benavidez. Then everybody else is however you want to slice it. Devin Haney, definitely not. And this is no shot at Devin Haney, but you know, you knocked off Regis, right? But your fight with Lomachenko was up in the air. You know, you can't be fighter of the year, and some people are still out here saying that you lost to, right? Whereas with Terrence Crawford, the Earl Spence shellacking, straight dominant. Salute to Gumbo, man. Gumbo be on his grind for real, man. He says I changed up shot, headed to Omaha. Oh man, you going out there to see Bud, man. Yeah, if you pull up on Bud, let me pin this, man. Hold on. How can I pin this? Can I pin this in here? I gotta learn. If you pull up on Bud, man, I added Bud on Twitter, right? Bud is not gonna add me back. I know how Bud gives it up, right? If I was some troll ass nigga, right, one of these internet trolls, he would have instantly got at me, right? But when he's seen the video, because he's seen the video, like I said, we fuck with a lot of the same people. So when I made that video, I told my particular plug with Bud Crawford, I was like, yo, let Bud know, right? Send this to him, right? And say my line. But hey, what do I know, right? Because I know it's going to get to him, right? Because if you know Terrence, Bud is he's a competitor at anything. Basketball, darts, shooting pool, anything. So I was like, yo, you let him know Javon's jab got there quicker. But you headed to Omaha. That's better for you, right? Because where was you originally headed from? You was damn near going all the way across the country, but the Omaha run is a shorter run, right? That's a shorter run for you. But you still don't know. Be safe out there, good brother. Good brother. I appreciate that, man. See, Gumbo just looked out for y'all, man. So now, this is another thing I was gonna I'll speak on it tonight, but I'll touch on it now, right? Moving forward, starting January 1st, right? I have to start looking at this as employment, right? So anytime that I do go live at the spot, right, I am going to set a goal for the day for what I am trying to receive, because I got to look at this as employment. Me and my partners, we was discussing it, and they was like, yo, you stepped it up a lot as far as like equipment, the quality of your what's the names. Like yesterday, I did a fire live interview. Not too many people came in. They missed gems, but they playing it back because the numbers are showing that they're watching it now. But when I was live with Pop, Javon, Woodard Jr., man, a lot of people didn't pop in, man. They missed out on that, and that was gems. Like, dude is a decorated fight. He's gonna be a world champion, man. He's nice. He's nice. You know, he's been in there with Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney and Gary Russell Jr., Albert Bell, Tank Davis. We was talking about all of this in the interview, man. And I was like, damn, people's not even popping in. They popping when I'm over here bullshitting. I appreciate that, Gumbo. You be out there, you be safe. Nah, man. Definitely be safe, good brother. You know, you are a positive contributor to the channel as always. Positive contributor to this channel, Gumbo. Always have been. Day one supporter, man. It's guys like you, right? Real talk, man. And that's why when I do some of those videos, I make it my business to incorporate some of your stuff, whether it's your comments or it's your like I put that comment out there, right, that you spoke on about Wilder, right? And I think I even made it short. If I didn't make it short, I gotta go back and edit it and make a short out of that, because that is, a lot of everybody comes on here, we all discuss boxing, but a lot of times when people drop actual gems, right, and that was an actual gem, and we're seeing the effects of that, man. That man fought, that was his Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield. They fought 3 epic wars, right? Wilder's not the same, bro. You don't listen. Every time, and real heads know this, right? When you get into a fight like what Wilder had, and you get knocked out, you lose a little bit, bro. He first fight, the second fight, got his eardrum bust. You know, that's like brain hemorrhage. But then the third fight, which to me was like the best fight of his career, even though he lost, he dropped what's the name? They went at it, man. He left it all in the ring. But he got face planted, bro. From that big mammoth giant of a man, you know? The polar bear. That's what I call fucking Tyson. He's a polar bear. He mauled Wilder, man. He said Omaha is better because I can get loaded out of St. Joseph, Missouri, or Edwardsville, Kansas City to go home. Oh yeah, there you go. Gumbo's already thinking about getting home, man. Appreciate you, man. You stay safe out there on those roads. Cause I listen. I think it's snowing out there, man. I think it's snowing. That's why I said be safe out there. You moving through the elements. Somebody, my peoples is out there in Omaha. It was snowing. It was snowing. I don't know if you know that, Gumbo, but most likely you do because you're on the road. So you're like me, but you're more abroad, international stuff because you're traveling through state lines. But it's definitely snowing out there, and I'm pretty sure you are aware of that, man. That's why I said you be safe out there on those roads. You know? It is what it is. Appreciate that. But yeah, tonight, like I said, if you guys got a topic y'all want me to speak on, I'm definitely going to speak on Wilder. I'll go on a little in depth on the fight of the year. Like I said, Bud Crawford got my vote, man. And a close second is David Benavidez. Then everybody else is whoever. It's whoever. But I seen some stuff on Twitter I want to speak on. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag. Because, guys, shout out to WCS, like WCS said, guys are still your content in a heartbeat, man. These guys are still your content. Yeah, I found my library card, man. I was nervous for a second, right? Because I was like, damn, I need my library card. You know what my library card was? I didn't get to tell you. It was in the machine. It was in this, this machine right here was in there. So my library card was missing all weekend. And good thing I didn't. I was going to get another one, right? Pay the $5 fee, but I was like, maybe it's in my sweeper. Sure enough was. I was like, maybe it's in my sweeper. That's where it was. But they probably going to throw me back in this one now. But it was in that one right there. Good thing I didn't get another one, because then that one would have been deactivated. Now, that happened with Coach Reen a couple times. Coach Reen misplaces her stuff. She gets that from me. And then she finds it after I done got another library card. So now that one is no longer good. It's no longer good. And they don't have the library moves. They don't give you a refund. They just, once they shut that one down, that's it. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Yes, we got rain up here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still warm, but like I said, a couple weeks, this should be right over the ice, snow. We would have been here for the duration. That's why I think it was another reason too for me to start the podcast, how I've been doing it. Because remember I said I was going to start that new format January. But I was like, let me get a jump on it now in December. That way, because, come January, I'm going to miss some days. He said, Wilder, hold on, let me get that comment, man. Gumbo ain't playing, man. Another $10. Salute to Gumbo. Let me read your comment, Gumbo. Trying to read it. I don't got my glasses on, man. Man, I do the glasses thing now too, Gumbo. But Gumbo says Wilder did his thing at his peak. It made me proud, no doubt. But his reign is out. Nah, I hate. Yeah, that's a fact, Gumbo. Yo, I spoke on that. I said it. I said, like, yo, Wilder, like, I see him as a Zulu warrior. I don't see him as no king. That's that goofy shit he's on over there with them. Because my days of covering him in Brooklyn, when he was coming up, and he became the king, or that's what he calls himself, the king. But he was a warrior, man, to me. And he was always putting it down. And like I said, the last fight with Tyson Fury, out of all the fights, even though I wasn't there for that one, the two fights that stand out to me the most, Luis Ortiz, right? And the one he lost to Tyson Fury. That's probably my favorite fight. You know, the third fight, even though he lost, he fell. But to me, that was like, man, it was like, check the vibes right here, Gumbo. To me, you know what that was like for me? You ever watched the movie Glory? Yo, you remember in Glory when the last scene where they try to storm that fort, right? They storm the fort and they don't get it, but they went out. Like the dude was holding the flag and he fell, and Denzel picked the flag up to rally the troops. Like they all died, but they went out. That's what that reminded me of. That Wilder, you know, last Fury fight. But prior to that, like, I got fond memories of Wilder. You know, Ben Stavern, Dominic Brazil. You know, just, you know, Wilder. That's how I want to remember him, man. I want to remember him like that. But these guys are scared to punch out, not me. Watch, I'll punch out early. Nobody's 54 in it.
You are.
Yeah, you know, I'll do it.
Okay, well, it's not 54. Right. You can't 54.
53. It's 53. One more. How many more seconds? No, I can't 53.
Oh, I changed.
Oh, you changed it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. See it? No, good. Because soon as your thing went off, it turned. Have a good one, guys. Happy hump day. Yeah. All right. 54 to punch out, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we out of here, man. But Gumbo, definitely appreciate that, man. That was my favorite, man, because dude was like, I just like how he went out, man. I just like how he went out. Yeah, you be moving, man. Yo, I'm coming down Deer Park Avenue.
On the truck?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't be nervous when that big heavy load in there? Man. Okay. Yeah. I was like, damn, he moved. I seen that big log in the back jump. I said, I know he felt that at the truck. Yeah, that's my guy. He came down the motherfucking the Parkway. He be hauling. He came down the Parkway. I was on Vanderbilt Parkway. Yo, he had that motherfucking truck opened up, right? He must have hit like a little bump. Yeah, he got a big ass, he got, cause you know, when we run out the yard, they load all the debris. Yo, this motherfucker then, they had a half a tree in there. And when he hit he was moving, right? Coming down the Parkway, boom. So I seen him, I'm coming down the hill. So, you know, when you coming down the hill, you can overlook everything. So I seen him, and when he hit he must have hit like a bump or something, right? Yo, the fucking big ass tree, half of the fucking tree that he had in it, you seen the shit come up out the truck a little bit, like over the top of the truck, and then it jumped back down. I was like, yo, I know he felt that shit. Yeah, Gumbo, you know what I'm talking about. You haul, so you know exactly what I mean. I was like, yo, I know he felt that. That's what I was just telling him right there. I was like, I know you felt that shit in the truck. Cause when you hauling a heavy load and that shit shifts in the truck, you feel that motherfucker. I was like, I know he felt that shit. Cause that shit, the big ass branch, half a fucking tree, like came up out the truck a little bit. I know he felt that shit, man. I was like, he be moving, but that's what he said. He's used to that shit, not me. That shit like that be scaring me, bro. That shit makes the whole truck shift. You feel that shit when your load shifts like that. But hey, what do I know? We out of here. Facts, right, Gumbo? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I seen that shit. I was coming down the hill. I was coming down the hill cleaning the road. And he had that motherfucker opened up. He was opened up on the parkway. And I was looking, and I seen when the shit came up out the, like, it lifted out the truck. I was like, yeah, I know he felt that motherfucker, man. You know, he was moving though. He was on the parkway moving like, woo. I said, man, that shit, man, listen, he's in a good truck. He got an automatic. When you in a stick shift and some shit like that happens, it's different, man. See, these guys are spoiled, man. They got automatics, man. You know, they the new breed drivers, man. Like, when you in a 10-speed or a 7, you know, Range Rover or something, a rangefinder, you that shit would have shook you up, bro. But I guess in the automatic, that shit is downshift on its own, and you know, nah, I don't be doing that shit. Gumbo, what you say, Gumbo? Gumbo say, damn, probably scared the shit out of him. He said, nah, you didn't hear him, Gumbo? He said, nah, it didn't. But I was like, I know you felt that shit move. He was like, yeah, I felt it. He said if it would have fell out, he would have just kept going. Nigga, you would have been in trouble like a motherfucker, that big ass log. I mean, that motherfucker was like, it was huge, bro. It was at the top of the truck. That shit it airlifted a little bit. I was like, God damn, man, you moving on the parkway or the highway. I say the parkway. Word, Gumbo, you know how that is, man. You feel that shit when you got a heavy load in your truck and your truck shifts, you be like, damn. I remember I had one of them shits, right? I think we was hauling like broken concrete. We was hauling broken concrete and a fucking I'll never forget that shit. That probably one of the most scariest shits for me. I was coming off the LIE, right? Going to the dump site, and the motherfucking tire blew. The front passenger tire blew out. That shit was like, blue, right? And I felt, man, God was with me, man. Because how heavy that load was, right? That was all God taking over that steering wheel. That the truck didn't tip over, right? Now when the tire blew, I felt the whole load shift. The whole load shifted over like, right? But it was like I said, I stayed prayed up, man. God, the ancestors was with me. I caught the wheel and I was able to bring it back, but I swear, you feel that shit, Gumbo. Tell them, let them know, Gumbo. Yo, you feel that shit. Yo, the truck like shifted over like this. I felt the truck shifting like, oh shit, this motherfucker about to tip over. But it was like Samson and the angels, and God was with me. He shifted that motherfucker right back. I caught it. I got over to the service road, pulled over. The shop came. It took them a minute, but then they fixed the tire. They took the tire off, and I was good. But I was like, God damn, this motherfucker, oh man. That's a scary fucking feeling, man, when your load shifts like that. He said, I had a load of furniture. No, that's heavy. God damn. Yeah, that's a heavy load, man. That's a heavy load, man. I remember I was hauling some shit from Albany, right? We had like a special project, right? And we had the whole like I think it was like sandbags. It was mad different shit. And we had to take that shit up to Albany, right, to the state capitol. In a fucking car. Man, y'all people be so like stupid, man. They don't be respecting commercial drivers, right? Yo, this dumbass car, right? Instead of I don't know, they must have been on their phone. They was doing something, right? Yeah, they waited to the last minute to try to exit the ramp, right? So, like I said, I'm in the stick. I'm trying to break this motherfucker down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking pancake this fucking car, man. I'm gonna pancake this car, man. But luckily, I caught that motherfucker. I was like, man, never again. Motherfuckers upstate can't drive, bro. They be like, when you do, the further you get out the city, motherfuckers they drive like, you know, they just drive like on some goofy shit. Like I you know, because it's not a lot of traffic up there. The roads are like wide open. It's like a tree setting. They just, you know, they be wild now. Like right now, look, I'm on the parkway right now. Look, I'm about to get off, bro. Getting off the parkway right now. The parkway is moving. No, yo, normally it don't be like this, right? The reason why it's like this, cause ain't no school. Ain't no school, man. That's one of the scariest feelings, man. I'm telling you, truck drivers know that shit, that feeling, man. When a motherfucker stops short in front of you. The worst, well, yo, shout out to Gumbo. Gumbo know this too, right? Sometimes when you have that heavy load, it's good because an empty truck is hard to stop, man. The braking distance is even you know, longer, man, than a fully loaded truck, man. You know. Yeah, I don't want to light Wilder up tonight, but I'm gonna talk about Wilder a little bit, man. I'm gonna more talk about Malik Scott, man, because you see how now Malik Scott, all these guys is coming clean. They admitting like, yo, bro is broken up, bro. This should just, yo, me personally, right? I wouldn't even be mad at Wilder, right? Hey, I think they say he got some type of show or something coming out. Just start doing my other shit, bro. You don't gotta keep fighting, man. Like, if you want to keep fighting, fuck, that's on you. But you don't got to keep fighting, man. You was doing the music shit. Remember, he had his video. He had his wife as his video girl. And, like, just do that shit, man. Ain't nobody going to front on you. Like, you had 10 successful defenses as a heavyweight champion, bro. Like, you don't got to keep fighting. I'm telling you, the more he fights and the more he don't look like himself, they're going to front on him, bro. They're going to front on him. He said, yeah, y'all have too much traffic on the island, bro. That's a fact, man. It's even worse in the city, in the boroughs, man. It's even worse in the boroughs, man. Word. I'm telling you, when I bounce, I'm not gonna miss that, bro. I'm not gonna miss that, yo. I'm not gonna miss the traffic at all. Word. When I relocate to the south, I am not gonna miss that, man. Like driving in Ohio and all that, I was like, yo, this man. I was like, yo, this is the vibes right here. I was like, these are, yo, they be talking about they be having traffic. That shit, yeah, they don't know what traffic is, bro. Like it'll literally, yo, depending on the time of the day, yo, it'll literally take you. If you go into the airport, like JFK or LaGuardia, yo, it'll take you like an hour and a half. Like that shit is unheard of, bro. An hour and a half, bro. Like, come on, man. That shit just makes you want to leave. Yo, an hour and a half, man, to get from the airport. Like, come on, man. Nah, man, that's not it, man. That is not it. He said a heavy load is good in the winter. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. In the winter, yo, that's why, yo, Gubba, when we be out here plowing, right? Me personally, when I got that sand or that salt in my shit, I do not throw it out. I be like, I leave it in. If I know I'm low on salt or sand, I go get loaded. Because that makes the difference plowing. When you plow with an empty truck, right? An empty like sander or loader, yo, you see your ass swerving like this. Because you don't got no stability. But if you got that load, some sand or salt in your spreader, you be straight, man. This shit, they finally looked out for me. I ain't got no hills in my area this year, man. Yo, last year they did me dirty. Yo, last year, but it didn't snow that much, right? We got a couple snowstorms. But yo, last year they did me like I was a new jack, bro. They had me in the hills. Like, come on, man. I put in mad work. I put in mad work. Why am I in the hills? You know what I'm saying? Why am I in the hills, right? I've been here mad years, right? You the new guys in the hills, right? They had me in the hills last year, bro. I swear, I was like, yo, this is straight disrespect. But this year, I got, oh my God, I got nothing but flats, right? I got a couple of mains, they're all flats. Nice, easy, straight runs. Oh man, normally, I'll be like, man, I'll be dreading the winters, right? Now I know I got an easy plow area, man. I mean, it's like straight runs, bro. I got one, and I'm a master plower, right, Gumbo? I got an area where I already know I'm gonna have a lot of time to chill, cause I know how to plow. I'm gonna have my shit opened up, sanded, salted, and then I could just chill. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be one of them areas where, you know, you got a car, like when you got hills, you gotta stay on top of them shits, cause if you lose your hills, oh my God, forget about it, man. You in trouble, bro. Yeah, you in trouble, man. That shit is treacherous, man. If you lose your hills, right? That shit is treacherous, man. But like flats, it don't even, you know, like flats is where it's at. Yeah, you be sliding all over. That's a fact, Gumbo. You know the vibe. You be sliding all over, man. You look in the rear. You look in the rear, your mirror right here. You see the ass coming out to the side, bro. You like, oh shit. You be like, oh shit. Word. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, there be so many accidents in the winter time now with these guys, because a lot of the guys that get hired now, right? They all get hired with automatics, and they don't really know how to drive, man. I tell dudes, I be like, yo, in the winter time, the best shit to have is a stick, man. I know you want that automatic, but when you start sliding in the automatic, you can't really break that motherfucker down. At least in a stick, yeah, you can break your shit down, right? An automatic, you just gonna come down that hill, and you better hope you on a block that's secluded and ain't no cars on either side, so you can just slide down the hill. But in the stick, you can break that motherfucker down, like, and what you need to do. Word. Oh man, look, I tried to hit the back block to avoid the traffic. Look, I ran right into that motherfucker, man. Look, I tried to avoid this shit right here, man. Man, I was trying to avoid this motherfucker, man. But listen, give me a couple hours, give or take. I'm gonna set up. I'm back on your Gumbo, man. Once again, man, I appreciate you. Good looking. You know, love is love. The News by Shy News. This is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know?